Alright, good morning all of y'all and welcome back to MTG Life. I may or may not do a Commander Deck Tech video today. Today I'm really going to just talk about what I expect to happen in Return to Ravnica and what's going to happen after that. And talk about just a few cards and stuff like that. Not necessarily from any spoilers or anything, just regular cards and some of the Planeswalkers I had that you guys haven't seen. And one of my favorite cards as well. Yeah, pretty much, and I'm just gonna let y'all know that I didn't post a video yesterday, so odds are I'm probably not gonna do one every single, I'm wanting to pretty much post a video almost every day, at least one, but there'll probably be at least one day a week that I don't post anything, just to give you all a break from my annoying voice and all that, and from the crappy audio I got going, audio and, video quality as well. I'm up to 5 subscribers now, y'all. Yay! Thank you. Anyways, sorry, that makes me happy knowing that I got another subscriber, knowing that someone enjoys hearing my annoying voice. Okay, so first things first though, I want to go ahead and say something. So I had a relative that I don't see much who came by on my dad's side of the family. It's a whole thing that you guys don't want to know about and all that stuff. Anyway, suffice to say, she was really nice. She came by and pretty much she gave me $140 for graduation, which was a few months ago, but she missed it and all that stuff. So she gave me some money. So that money's going to go into, 100 of that's going to go into a M19 core set booster box. So that will be open on the channel, and by then I will definitely have the better setup I've talked about. There's that, and that don't come out on, I think it said that, I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I think it said that I would probably get it around 13th or the 17th, somewhere between then and there, next month. I don't know, I have to check and make sure and double check and all that stuff and then actually order it. So there is that will be open on the channel, and at least that will probably arrive right about the time I should be getting back from my trip to Florida and all that. So there's that, and it'll be like probably the first video I do when I get back is gonna be opening that on the channel, so you guys have that to look forward to after like probably a whole week of almost nothing from me, which you guys will probably be happy that there will be almost a whole week of nothing from me. I am also going to use some more of the money to get a Aether Revolt bundle from Amazon. I'm using Ebates, they do a cashback thing. So it's selling for like 28 bucks, and it says with free shipping. So with tax should be around $30, which should leave me anywhere from $8 or so in all from the 140 left over, which should let me go and get several different legendary creatures that I'm going to order to make commander decks out of. There is going to be one that I'm going to get to put into a commander deck, which you guys haven't seen yet. I'm still working on that one because this is one that I'm really wanting to do, like make a good commander deck out of, and it's Crush the Bloodbraided. If you guys have any creature cards you guys think would go into that deck, feel free to post it in the comments and let me know, and I'll definitely take a look at it. And especially if there's a legendary creature that would go good in that kind of deck, let me know. Okay, that's about all it for just update on that stuff. Hope you guys are going to be excited about that, because I am too. First off, because I've never ever opened the booster box, ever, or even like been there when someone's opened a booster box. I've seen the videos and stuff of it. I watch a lot of the pack opening stuff from like Bad Boy Gaming, Alpha Investments, and stuff like that. But yeah, this will be the first time I've ever actually gotten to see like an actual booster box and then gotten to open it myself. So that will be a really big treat. It probably won't happen very often because that stuff does cost anywhere from like $85 to $120, depending upon what set you get it from. So odds are we won't be doing that very much. If I do any more, it'll probably be from Gatecrash, which is going for like $89, or Aether Revolt, which is going for like 94. Yeah, and then the bundle from Aether Revolt will be good. Maybe we'll get a Masterpiece. Very, very much doubt it. You guys want to hear a little story? I don't know if I've told you about this, but so it was this year. It was the first semester of school, and so there was this girl named Ariel, and some guy kept giving her dad like magic packs, and they don't play magic, so. But she knew me and Dylan, who both played Magic. She was giving Dylan all the packs because he's like one of her best friends. So I kind of said something like, "Hey, could I maybe get one or two of them?" Because it was during Kaladesh. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was Kaladesh. And and she's like, "Okay, I'll give you some next time we get some." She's like, "Okay, so the guy told me, and we're gonna get some here next." And she told me like it was a few days later that it would be. Like, all right. Well, the day before she got the packs, I got very sick. Like, I had to leave school early. I had to actually skip some of my college concurrent classes, which I hated because of how sick I actually was, and I was feeling horrible. Like I could barely stand up or lift my head up. So I had to drive home. Luckily, I only live like 8 minutes away in the drive, and that's driving a little below the speed limit. I've actually made it home in 3 minutes. But yeah, and then he opened. So I was out for like a whole week. I think it was like 2 weeks actually, because I was out for a week and then we had a break. So she eventually just gave him the packs, and there's like 3 of them. And he opened a Masterpiece Mana Vault. So one, I've never seen one in person. Never seen anyone open one in person. Never opened one myself. that kind of hurt. That hurt. I was like, why'd I have to get sick the day before? Why couldn't I have gotten sick the day of and then gotten the card? But nah. Okay, story time's over. Now we're going to go in and I'm going to do a little talking about what I think is going to happen in Ravnica. So basically I'm just going to talk about the storyline and stuff, which will of course affect the card game. So first off, I'm glad I'm going to eventually do a Sidisi deck, which happy we're going back to Ravnica for that, because maybe they'll bring back Dredge or some more scavenge stuff or something that can, because of course Golgari is going to affect the graveyard and stuff, so that there will be very useful for that, and I want some more Dredge stuff for my deck. Yeah, pretty much what I figure is going to happen is Bolas is going to show up there. I still don't know why he's going to be there, like why Ravnica. But pretty much what I figure is he's going to get his full power back and go back to the pre-mending Planeswalker status that he was, or possibly change it up so that all Planeswalkers go back to their pre-mending Planeswalker status. I don't know on that one for sure. But pretty much I figure that's going to happen in the storyline. The Gatewatch is going to show up. Of course, Jace, Ajani, Gideon, Chandra. Nissa, she's oath-broken, but she'll probably feel bad and eventually show up. Liliana has been taken by Bolas and has been made into his slave and such. Teferi, Karn will be there. I'm betting Saheeli Ray will show up to help. Trying to think who else. Jaya will be there most likely. Give me a moment. I know there's some more. Gosh dang it. I can't think. I had them all in my head right before I did this. Did I even forget any of the Gatewatch? I hope I didn't. That'd be sad. While I start thinking on that, and pretty much who's going to be on Bolas's team. Oh yeah, Vraska of course will be there. Pretty much what I figure that's going to happen with that is she's going to kind of find out. Jace is going to hook up with her pretty much after Bolas tells her his plans, or in the middle of the fight, Jace is going to refix her mind that he wiped, and pretty much she'll be like, okay, I'm on your side. Or he'll do that after she's figured out what Bolas' plans are, so that she then knows, or they'll immediately meet her, fix her mind, and then she'll go pretend to not know the stuff she knows, and then do that. Pretty much on Bolas' side, there's going to be Bolas, Tezzeret, of course. Liliana is his slave right now. Sarkhan may be there. I feel like he'll probably show up with Ugin. Ugin will definitely be there. He'll probably be there to deliver the final blow. If you don't know, in the storyline now, Ugin and Nicol Bolas are twins. Yes, they are twins, which annoys me because if they are twins, then in M19 they should have come out with a flip Ugin Planeswalker card so that we could have had a Ugin as a commander. That really annoyed me. But pretty much the final battle will come down between Ugin and Bolas with a little help from a few of the other people. Pretty much what I assume it's 4 sets. I'm pretty sure it's 4 sets. They haven't released the name of the 4th one, but the first 3 sets of Ravnica, I assume, are going to be having the Gatewatch Planeswalkers and all that in it. And then in the 4th set is where we're going to get, well, in the first 3 sets, I assume we're going to get Planeswalker cards of the Gatewatch. And then, like, some of Tezzeret and, thrown throughout the entire set, throughout all 3 sets, like, kind of spread out. I'm expecting this to have a very large Planeswalker count for, like, cards in each set, because this is going to be like one of the culminations. This is where they're saying they're going to defeat Bolas. It's going to be the end of this storyline. So they're going to have to go out with a bang on it, which doing 4 sets with who knows how many Planeswalkers in the storyline, and then coming out with a lot of Planeswalker cards and putting a lot of different ones into standard and all that will probably be a very big bang, get people to buy stuff and such. But pretty much what I assume is Bolas is going to get his power back, or something like that. And then all the Gatewatch is going to combine, and pretty much either Liliana is going to die trying to save Jace, or Gideon's going to die trying to save Liliana. Because I'm pretty sure Gideon's got a thing for Liliana, and of course Liliana has a thing for Jace and all that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I assume. I assume Tezzeret will probably skip out of town after Bolas has been defeated. Trying to think if there's any more Planeswalkers. Johnny will most likely show up with a few other Planeswalkers, as he said. He was going to go find allies. He's probably going to show up with some more Planeswalkers to help, and most likely there's going to be a large amount of legendary creatures in these sets that's going to either be helping Bolas or fighting the other way around. What I really assume is going to happen is that Bolas is going to basically invade Ravnica with the Planar Bridge and all his Eternals from Amonkhet. And then he's going to basically use everything he's gotten, the Immortal Sun and all that stuff, to basically take control of Ravnica and probably do something to take all of its power or something like that. Yeah, that's what I pretty much assume. And then what I assume that's going to happen after... Oh, by the way, they're going to have to kill some kind of Planeswalker in the Gatewatch. Most likely it's going to be Gideon, Liliana, or Jace. One of those are going to have to die. Or all 3, or 2 of them. So, for those of you who are fans of some of them, have fun with that. Tezzeret may die. Bolas is definitely going to die. If he doesn't die, he's just going to slink away, hurt, or he's going to be locked in some kind of prison like he was when he was killed the first time. That's what I pretty much assume that's going to do. And if they lock him away, he'll probably eventually just re-show up and start a whole new battle of stuff. After that, though, what I assume is going to happen is if they don't completely disband the Gatewatch, and if they didn't kill off any of the Gatewatch, what I assume will happen is they will join Karn to get him to take the oath and help him out on Phyrexia, which will be the culmination, because when in Dominaria, when people saw Karn there talking about stuff, he was looking for something to fight the Phyrexians with to end the problem once and for all. Many people were like, so does that mean after this we're going to go there, like take a pause from fighting Bolas and go help Karn? Dang that light, I gotta switch it out. Many people assumed that's what that meant, but then we were going to Ravnica. So we're going to fight Bolas. Then I assume as a payment to Karn, all, if not a few of them, are going to go help Karn take down the Phyrexians. That's really what I assume is going to happen, because we left that off a long time ago, back in the New Phyrexia and all that stuff. So I assume we're going to do a Return to Phyrexia set after Return to Ravnica, which I'm really looking forward to getting some new Infect stuff. So this is what I'm predicting for happening. That's really what I assume will happen. I don't know. No, I can't predict all the specific details, but this is really what I'm predicting to happen. Not much else to that. Don't know what else will probably most likely go down or anything. But definitely we know someone in the Gatewatch is going to have to die if Bolas is going to die. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to go on. Now then, let's go on into Planeswalker cards I got. Now we're going to start with all the ones I got multiples of. Chandra, Firebrand. She is 4 mana for 3 loyalty. With a +1, she deals 1 damage to target creature or player. -2, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. -6, Chandra the Firebrand deals 6 damage to each of up to 6 target creatures and or players. She would go really good in any kind of wizard deck where you're wanting to copy a really good spell, an instant or sorcery, or if you want to copy a take an extra turn. So, take an extra turn, take an extra turn. Chandra the Pyromancer. 4 mana for a 4 loyalty +1. She deals 1 damage to target player and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature that player controls. That creature can't block this turn. 0, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. -7, exile the top 10 cards of your library. Choose an instant or sorcery card exiled this way. Copy it 3 times and you may cast the copies without paying their mana costs. That ultimate there is just used for Wizards deck, I'd probably say. And of course, my favorite Chandra that I have is Chandra Nalaar, the one from Lorwyn, when she was a gold card. 5 for a 6 mana. No, 5 mana for 6 loyalty. Yes, they did have some that there are a few planeswalkers that have more loyalty than their mana costs. So +1, she deals 1 damage to target player. -X, she deals X damage to target creature. -8, she deals 10 damage to target player and each creature he or she controls. That is always a really good one. Now the next one we have here is Huatli, Warrior Poet. She is a red-white 3 generic mana for a 3 loyalty planeswalker with +2. You gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. 0, create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. -X, Huatli Warrior Poet deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way can't block this turn. Now, one of my favorite cards that I specifically actually ordered online is Dovin Bond. 4 mana for a 3 loyalty planeswalker with a +1 until your next turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -3, -0, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Suck it, Zakama. Take it. Take it. Got your beat. Dovin Bond's really good in control deck, especially if you're playing Commander. So take that, Zakama. -1, you gain 2 life and draw a card. There's some life gain and draw. -7, you get an emblem with your opponents can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untapped steps. Okay, if you double this up with Jace Unraveler of Secrets, whose ultimate is counter the first spell they cast, each turn. Dovahn and that Jace together, if you can ultimate them and get both their emblems, pretty much your opponents are going to have to concede. Because they can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap steps, which means if they want to cast something, they need to cast something that has 2 mana and untap 2 lands. But if that's countering the first spell they cast, pretty much the only way they're going to win is if they're in red aggro and have 2 1-drop creatures in hand. So it kind of locks them down very much. They pretty much cannot win the game after that. Kiora the Crashing Wave. This was actually the first Planeswalker I ever got. I actually traded an arm and a leg for her. 4 mana for a 2 loyalty Planeswalker. +1 until your next turn, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to and dealt by target permanent opponent controls. There's a comma. -1, draw a card. You may play an additional land this turn. She goes good in land drop decks. -5, you get an emblem. Actually, I gotta put her in my Yova deck. -5, you get an emblem with at the beginning of your end step, put a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token onto the battlefield. Double that with Slinvada. And of course, everyone's least favorite, Tibalt. 2 mana for a 2 loyalty Planeswalker with +1 draw a card, then discard a card at random. -4, Tibalt the Bloodfiend deals damage equal to the number of cards target player's hand to that player. -6, gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn. I actually had a sad story with this. I was playing Tibalt, and a friend actually took control of Tibalt right when I got him to his ultimate. So they took control of everything I had. Okay, so decks I'm working on a Marchesa deck right now for Commander deck tech. It's going to be kind of a different one. It's going to be one where you're going to want to be losing. You're going to be wanting to play spells that's going to cost you life, and then pretty much you're going to immediately attack with everything to get the 1/1 counters, and then let your opponents kill them, and then have something happen when that does. Then of course, I'm going to be working on a DC deck. Eventually, I will do a deck tech on my Kresh Bloodbraided, the Omnith, Vona, Kumble. I may eventually just do one today. Depends on how I'm feeling after this. How long this takes to get uploaded as well, because I do work today as well. Yeah, not much else is. Okay, and now you guys are ready for it. My favorite card, Void Winnower. Yes, an Eldrazi. He's a 9-drop for an 11/9 Eldrazi. If your opponent can't cast spells with even converted mana cost, 0 is even. Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana costs. Now, first off, why I like this is put that in any kind of control deck. Any control deck at all, and drop him, and you pretty much win the game. I mean, drop him with the Jace Unraveler Secrets and Dovahn Bond both after they've ultimated. Pretty much you have the game won immediately. So, yeah, that's what that's for. It's my favorite one. I really love the artwork on it too. If you guys can't see it very clearly, so you may want to search up Void Winnower. It's got really beautiful artwork. I actually love the artwork on most of the Elderazis, because it does the whole full art thing in the background, and I really wish they would continue with that on most of the cards. It's really something that goes really good, or at least do it on all the legendary creatures now. It would do something that would add a little extra pizzazz to it and make it really beautiful and pop. Yeah. And I also love the flavor text to it, which is, have you ever seen a world fall to its knees? Watch and learn. Ob Nixilis. First off, with for one, is Void Winnower, and with its abilities, it goes really well with it. And looking at the artwork, it looks like it's just crashing through. It looks like it's just crashing through the middle of the plane, like the middle of the ground, or it's just crashing out of a giant mountain. Pretty much, it looks badass. It's awesome, super cool, and all that. Yeah, that's why I like it. Pretty much, and then once you drop this card on the board, pretty much you win the game with that 11 damage. Yeah. And of course, you guys know what all my other Planeswalkers are. I've done deck tech videos that involve them all, and the reason why I haven't shown them is because they're in decks. So, yeah, there's the Nissas and the Domri Raids and the Jaces and all that. Yeah, and I've let you guys know what's going to be going on. I'll let you guys in on a little. So with the Aether Revolt bundle, I'm hoping to get that in before I go on my trip, and hoping to also have the setup before that. I'm hoping to get them both on the same day, so I gotta get it from, yeah. So then I'm hoping to do it like before, and I'll see about all that. I'm gonna order it in a few days, and it'll be here by next week, and I don't leave till Saturday next week. So, no. Yes. No, yes, yes. Because Sunday is the 1st. Yeah. So I'm hoping it will definitely be in before then. It doesn't take that long to ship and all that stuff. Especially if I do it in the middle of the week, which odds are I never do that, so which I may actually want to try to do that because I may get it in before the end of this week or sometime in the beginning of the next week, and hopefully I'll have my setup when I get it, and I will get it all set up and ready. It may take me a day after I get it to actually do the video because I'm going to basically try setting up and seeing all the quality and stuff, seeing where I need to hold it at to get the best light for it, and so that's not shining and all that stuff, and so that you guys can actually see me opening packs and all that. So it'll take me I will try to do it the exact same day I get it all, but it may take me a little while to get stuff set up and get right, and I may even still be adjusting stuff when I'm taking the video, because it is a pack opening. So as someone said, as Bad Boy Gaming said, whenever he does video stuff, if you screw up on a pack opening, you screwed up on it, because you can't go back and redo it like what I'm doing now. And I don't really even do that much, and you guys can tell I don't do editing and stuff, which I'm working on figuring out all that stuff. So eventually stuff will be better, and those videos will be better too once I figure out the editing as well. But yeah, with that I definitely cannot just like click delete and go back and redo it, because it will be a one-shot take, because no one wants to see someone be like, okay, so this is what we had, because then someone could, if you're doing a pack opening, you could easily just be like, oh, we pulled an invocation or a masterpiece or an expedition or the biggest money card in the set just for views, because the idea of doing it is you could either get super sucky pack, a super sucky thing, or get a amazing pull, and you never know. That's the idea of doing it, because some people will just watch it just to see what you get. I mean, I watch a lot of videos, even if it says not the best thing ever, and they don't pull a single money card out, anything that has any value to it, and it's all just bulk stuff. I watch it just to see what they got, because it's interesting to see what they get. And I think that's why you guys watch it. And by the way, comment and let me know if you guys want to see on that. If you guys want to see me go through all the commons, or do what most other people do and just go through uncommons, rares, and foils. And if you guys want me to read the actual cards, let me know about that so that I can know what to do on that. Because I don't want to do some super long video where you guys are just going to get bored halfway through and just not even, just like exit out. I want to do something where if you guys don't want to see me do the commons, I'll just go through uncommons and rares and mythics and all that. But yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing. That's what we got hopefully coming up soon. We're going to, of course, have more deck techs, and of course, as always, I'm going to pull legendary stuff out of these sets, out of these packs, legendary cards, because I only have so many legendary cards, legendary creatures that can be used as commanders, because there are some that just aren't good commanders, that just, they go good in a commander deck, but they're not good for a commander. So I only have so many that are good, and I've kind of been going through them pretty fast, and so I may just do some kind of videos like this, where some days I may not do commander videos, but I'm willing to just do a video like this kind of. or something else, or a pack opening. Just something to use as filler so I don't use all of my main stuff, because it is mainly Commander deck takes is what this channel is going to be about. So I don't want to completely go through all that stuff in like 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. Comment on the stuff I asked y'all to know. Comment on what you guys like about these videos. What you guys think I should do differently. As always, you guys know what I want to know. What you guys think. I want to know your feedback on all of it. Tell me what you guys think of. Okay, comment below. Tell me what you think of M19. All right. Tell me what your favorite card is in the set, and tell me what you hope we're going to pull out of the booster box. I, for one, want the Nicol Bolas, which I think everyone else will be like, oh, it would be great to see you pull a Nicol Bolas. Not just because I want to make a Commander deck tech that's completely flavorful in relation to him, because that would be awesome. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to pull, what you guys think will be fun. I hope you guys are going to be excited for that, because I'm definitely going to be excited for opening the booster box. It being my first ever booster box to open, and it'll be my first booster box to open on camera, on video for you guys. It'll be super awesome, and you guys will get to see. By the way, I may scream like a little girl if we get something super good. So just be ready for that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, whatever, subscribe if you wanna. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed doing this one. Tell me what you guys thought of this kind of video, and if you guys want to see more like this. Alright, see y'all.